Quick disclosure, I am not a professional at reviewing games. These reviews are made from my personal experience with the game that was played on the channel. This is all my opinion, and I realize that it's not the only one and that it might be disagreed with, which is fine. That is why I recommend you to purchase the game so you can draw your final conclusion. Now, let's start the review. Telltale's The Walking Dead is a 5-part series set in the same universe as Robert Kirkman's award-winning comic book series. Play as Lee Everett, a convicted criminal who has been given a second chance at life in a world devastated by the undead. With corpses returning to life and survivors stopping at nothing to maintain their own safety, protecting an orphan girl named Clementine may offer him redemption in a world gone to hell.
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
For starters, The Walking Dead is a beautiful game because of its cel-shaded comic book look. It definitely fits with the story and with how everything works in the world. The characters, the settings, and even the walkers look phenomenal throughout the entire 5 episodes. If anything, the game's appearance improved as new episodes were added. However, from my personal experience with the game during the walkthrough, the visual aspect wasn't as great. That is because I was playing with a lower quality setting, so the videos wouldn't suffer any slowdown or lag. The Walking Dead still looked good, but not as good as it would have if it played at its highest video quality setting. Throughout the 5 episodes, the music that was placed into the game was mostly for important moments or when the game wanted you to connect with the characters in an emotional way. And it is exactly what they accomplished to do, because the music fit perfectly for every situation that was going on. Otherwise, you would hear the pleasant sounds of walkers in the background waiting for their next meal. What made The Walking Dead so incredible was its impacting story and how it was presented. Playing as Lee Everett, there was always one important goal among them all, and that was to keep Clementine safe. To reach that goal, there are important choices that have to be made, and some of them you can't tell which are right or wrong choices until later on in the game, either in the same episode or in other episodes that were to come. And the small limited amount of time that was given to make those choices make the decisions even more difficult, and there are some times where you will choose wrong or regret your choice. The Walking Dead is similar to, if not basically, a point-and-click game. However, the mechanics of the game was never intended to be its main attraction as far as I know. It's simple and easy to understand and makes it easier to present a complex story like The Walking Dead. But there are some problems that the mechanics had, at least for the PC version, and if you try to use a controller. It also didn't help the fact that I do not have a great performing computer. There are moments where the controller commands were not understood, or it would not know that there was a controller being used and wouldn't allow Lee to move. Otherwise, when everything was working fine, it was easy to control Lee and make the choices that had to be made. Telltale's The Walking Dead chose a fantastic appearance of a cel-shaded comic book game along with the great music that was played in important situations, but what made this game stand out the most was its amazing story and how it made you, the player, feel like you are responsible for the outcome of the end of each episode. Each choice had a reward and or a consequence, and it was up to the player to deal with the repercussions of that choice. With its point-and-click gameplay, it made following the story much easier, even though the mechanics did have their own bugs, but it was mostly because I was playing with the controller on the PC version. The Walking Dead would have received a 10 out of 10 grapes, but because this is based off the experience that I had only in the walkthrough and not any of the previous experiences, it will receive a 9 out of 10 grapes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the review, leave a like, comment down below whether you agree with this review, and tell me why or why not. Subscribe to the channel to watch other reviews and or other awesome games played on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time with another review.